perhaps a quick comment on those three different points of view or the three different use cases where you use Foresight for. Any key differences on how you work with Foresight, though those time spans or the horizons that you look into the future are obviously pretty different?
I think the key difference is what you would emphasize as an insight. So, for example, where we might scan on understanding on 100-year basis is quite different to where we might scan, say, to understand what the next set of opportunities might be from a specific technology. And the resources that we use, the types of insights that we rely on is quite different. I think one of the key things that we've been doing is one of the core principles that I have for the work and for Foresight work and Aurecon is making it applied and useful. So sometimes we might not even call the work Foresight. Sometimes we might not even say we're doing Foresight. We might say it's more about strategic intelligence or an environmental scan instead of a horizon scan, because that's what's useful for that piece of work, or that's what's useful in that context.
Indeed.
And that's probably the biggest shift is understanding what's a growth opportunity over 5 years is a very different set of inputs to understanding and identifying what might shift over 100 years.
Yeah, I love that ideology. Being a pragmatist myself, ultimately, is you choose your wording, you choose the topics you work on, you choose your methodologies based on what makes sense for that specific use case.
Well, that's actually one of my other pieces of advice is us Foresight practitioners could talk about the details and the frameworks and the methodologies till the cows come home, but that's because we enjoy it. Our actual end users just want something that lets them do their jobs better.